Hey everybody, Sean back here with you. I'm sure Alex will join me here a little bit later, but we're back working on this 2015 Cummins diesel we have in the shop. We did kind of a whole def delete on it last. Tonight we're gonna do the EGR delete. Now, if all of you guys are first tuning in to Daily Driven Death Traps, we don't usually work on this new vehicles. We actually usually work on, let me show you. So we actually have two garages. This is the first one. This is my personal one. So we've got a 29 Ford Coupe, and we've got 66 Plymouth Belvedere, 63 Ford Unibody F100 Crown Vic swap fully, and then a full restoration of a 1947 Chevy. Now, if you guys are here just for the delete and just for the brand new diesel content, well, I'd say brand new, it's not really brand new, then you should be getting a lot of that, and you also should be getting a lot of these old school hot rods and maybe some motorcycle stuff. So if you've tuned in already this long, think about liking and subscribing. And we're gonna work on this here guy. So basically I've even had to watch a couple YouTube videos just because these I'm not too in touch with the new vehicles very well. I'm usually working on the old stuff. So after kind of looking into it, and we did that def delete, it probably was wiser to get some knowledge on these. So what we're gonna be doing tonight, I'll just touch base really quick. This guy right here is gonna come off. This is basically your EGR valve on this side that recycles, which kind of tells when to regen and recycle into that. And kind of recirculates it into the engine to reburn it. Now, if you guys are not familiar with these 6.7 engines and you're on the channel, which would make sense, you're not familiar with them, they do suck on their own exhaust. So, cue our TikTok. What we're doing is deleting this so it does not recirculate the exhaust into the engine and burn it all again, just because it's more reliable after the fact. And we always like more reliable on this channel because everything is broken down in here and not working right. So this needs to at least function correctly. Now, disclaimer, this vehicle will not see road use and it will only be used for competition. You can't drive it on the road after this, and we won't be. Anyway, so, and then after we take that guy off, we're gonna be taking this whole cooler off, and that actually has the coolant inside of it and kind of cools down those exhaust fumes per se. And all of you guys, if I'm wrong, all of you smart diesel folk can yell at me and tell me I'm wrong. Which, so this is also kind of a valve mechanism, and we'll probably have to remove this here air box and remove some other stuff to get in there to the bolts we need to, I'm sure. But kind of, we're gonna learn together like we always do on this channel. So might be spanning this off 2 nights because it's already kind of late at night and I don't know how much I want to work on this. We will show you the full process and kind of show you guys along with us. So here we go. So I'm gonna get started taking a massive L right away because we use Alex's tools right there for the work we do at this shop, and then we use my stuff when we're at the main shop because we got more stuff out there, but he's got the good set that usually enough to just do what we need to do. Fortunately, I stopped at Baumgart's and got some, just like a small pack of wrenches. So I'm gonna start taking this engine cover apart. That's gonna be the first line of business. I've got my handy dandy stool, lawn chair stool, so I can get up in there and not sit on everything. So after that disaster, the engine cover's off. To get the engine cover off, you have to take the oil dipstick off and those 4 little 8mm bolts. And I already went ahead and took the top of the air box off, as well as took this pipe loose, so that, you know, get to that whole EGR assembly a little bit better. Still waiting on the main tools. Okay, so the intake side of the EGR is off. We also got Alex finally to show up and bring tools and maybe some good luck, hopefully. Probably scrape those gaskets off and throw that intake side right on there. We got that little black block off plate wherever it decided to go. I took it off. It's right here. This is an eBay special kit, by the way, y'all. Bingo, look at that. Looks very nice compared to the dirty engine. So this whole build is brought to you by eBay. I'm gonna come on over here and start taking this menagerie mess apart, and that's what everybody seems to have troubles with online. Okay, so Alex is getting ready to install the throttle valve delete thingy-mabobber. I just took off the valve for the EGR Now in the comment section, please let me know if you guys are familiar with these trucks. Is one side supposed to be open, one side closed, or maybe since that's the bypass and it's not, I don't know. Just let me know. It would make sense, I guess, if it's going out and then back in, but I don't know. You just let me know if that's supposed to be closing out. That thing is so sooted up, it's insane. So we're lucky that's going. Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet prince.
Onwards to the big cooler. We're gonna make a giant mess with all the liquid. We're gonna poop everywhere. Here's a quick tech tip for all y'all here at 10:30 at night. When everybody I've watched has blue coolant everywhere, and we're gonna use needle nose vice grips, and we're gonna seal off that by just clamping down lightly, and hopefully we don't lose as much as everybody else has. We're still pretty good, especially when we circulate. We'll have plenty because she's gone. Make sure you just put that there, and hopefully you won't lose as much coolant. We've been at it for quite a while just because I kind of messed up. Alex got the throttle valve delete done. The EGR was completely taken out. There's 2 bolts in this guy that come on from the other side, go through that, and then bolt in, and then you can actually get to the final front EGR port. This guy right here, that's kind of a mother trucker to get to. There you go. This is what it looks like. That's the one that's the mother trucker to get to until you take that off. Other than that, when you pull the actual EGR off, which is sitting right here, your big kahuna, you need to pull up the back and then lift it backwards and then bring it forwards, and it'll be real easy. Right now, we're just trying to figure out where all these eBay parts go. We have this barb fitting that looks like it fits right there where it needs to. I'm guessing it comes over here and plugs into this guy, and yeah. So we have some, you know, figuring out to do of where everything's going, and then once that's all done, we'll kind of show you what the final product looks like. We are finishing up right now, getting ready to put the air box back in, and then that will be it. So if you get this kit on eBay, there's no instructions, obviously. So that little plate goes there, that plate goes back there. That one's pretty evident since it has the little exhaust temperature sensor thing if you're a Wraith car. Then it has this little beauty ring that goes right yonder, along with your hose supplied right there, that goes up and around for your bike. Well, goes around for your, I'd say your Y pipe, that goes down to your heater slash, where's that little dude go? There's so many little Y pipes that, so that's just one of the mains, and then it goes to your heater core probably inside the vehicle. And then there's this plate that comes with the kit that is anchored right there. It has a couple more anchors we're gonna put in, and then it has the little dipstick guy right there yonder. Other than that, we're buttoned up. You can't really see the new throttle valve in there, but it's there. Along with there is the new valve where the EGR valve was at. There's the bypass for that. Got all our new gaskets in, got everything going on. I wonder how many tools are gonna fall out from under this. Really and truthfully, if you actually thought about what you're doing and it wasn't late at night, you probably could get this done in under, what do you think, Alex? Probably like 2 hours. If I would have had the tools right away, it would all been apart in like 20 minutes. And then if I wouldn't have got frantic on that front EGR thing and actually thought about it, that would have been about 5 minutes, but you know how it goes. We're gonna wrap it up. I don't know if we'll probably start it, make sure it's still kind of alive, and then I call it a night after that. It has no tune until probably tomorrow or the next. We're gonna throw it on the new trailer and take it on to Central Iowa Diesel Performance. Reveal the new trailer.
A cinematic
of the trailer.
I think the beauty piece needs to come off. It doesn't have those 2 bolts anymore, so it's just...
As you can all hear, it runs, or well, it starts. It's gonna have to be loaded up on trailer because it's in limp mode right now. But anyway,
nothing spewed out.
Nothing spewed out, and it's not going everywhere, and it didn't. I don't didn't sound like it ate up anything bad, so I'm gonna back.
There you go, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh Lord, Jesus.
that is it for the deleting of, oh my gosh, the deleting of this vehicle. You might see this truck on the channel, you might not. It might be a different 6.7 liter Cummins that comes back. Yeah, so this was completely illegal. Don't do this to your truck that goes on the road, because the EPA will find you, and we'll find you.